The Chrysler 300 is a full-size luxury car, first shown at the 2003 New York Auto Show as a concept car. Sales in the U.S. began in April 2004 as an early 2005 model year car. Designed by Ralph Gilles in 2001, the new 300 was built as a high-end sedan while the SRT8 model was designed to be the high-performance version. The Chrysler 300 is also marketed in Australia, as the first full-size Chrysler vehicle sold there since the Valiant was discontinued in 1981. Since the 2011 model year, the car is sold in Europe as the Lancia Thema. However, it remains branded as the Chrysler 300C in the United Kingdom and South Korea. First generation, the Chrysler 300 is based on the rear-wheel drive Chrysler LX platform which features components derived from the W211 Mercedes-Benz E-Class of 2003 to 2009. Shared components include the rear suspension design, front seat frames, wiring harnesses, steering column, the 5-speed automatic transmissions design, and a derivative of the 4MATIC all-wheel drive system. The Chrysler 300 also features a double wishbone front suspension that is derived from the W220 Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Model range, base. The basic 300 comes with standard 17-inch wheels, wheel covers, 4-wheel disc brakes, single-disc MP3 player, auxiliary input jack, power driver seat and an 8-speed automatic transmission. It uses a 2,736cc ERV6 making 190 HP. In Canada, it comes standard with the Touring model's 3,518cc V6 engine. The vehicle comes with standard rear-wheel drive and available all-wheel drive. The basic 300 model was renamed to LX for 2008 and remains as the code name for the platform. Touring. The Touring model uses a 3,518cc V6, producing 250 HP and 250 lb-ft of torque, either a 4 or 5 SPD transmission depending on the year and drive configuration, and comes with 17-inch aluminium wheels, AM/FM radio with CD player and auxiliary audio jack, electronic stability program, remote keyless entry, leather-trimmed seats, and Sirius satellite radio. This model was renamed Touring Plus for the 2009 and 2010 model years. Limited. The limited model included the Touring model's 3.5L V6 engine, generating 250 HP and 250 lb-ft and either a 4 or 5 SPD transmission depending on the year and drive configuration. Additional features included 18-inch chrome-clad aluminium wheels, anti-roll bars. 300C. The top-of-the-line 300C version uses a 5.7L Hemi V8. Using the multi-displacement system, this engine can run on 4 cylinders when less power is needed in order to reduce total fuel consumption. The United States Environmental Protection Agency has rated the 300C as getting 15 miles per U.S. gallon city, 23 miles per U.S. gallon highway. When all 8 cylinders are needed, the 300C can make 340 HP and 390 lb-ft torque. It uses a 5-speed automatic transmission and comes standard with 18-inch chrome-clad alloy wheels, Chrysler's MyGig infotainment system in 2008 and Sirius satellite radio and backseat television in 2008. The HEMI engine includes a pushrod induction tube, located on the side of the engine block. This tube makes the 300C more fuel efficient and quicker, because of the air being pulled and pushed into the engine's induction area. The engine uses the HEMI, or double rocker configuration, with a cam-in block, overhead valve pushrod design. There are 2 spark plugs per cylinder to assure complete fuel-air mixture burn and decrease emissions. SRT8. The SRT8 model was equipped with a 6.1-liter Hemi engine producing 425 horsepower at 6,200 RPMs and 420 lb-ft of torque at 4,800 RPMs. The SRT8 can hit 0-60 mph in 4.9 seconds. Other variants, station wagon. The 300C was sold in Europe and Australia as both a sedan and a station wagon. The station wagon was sold as the 300C Touring, which shared much of its sheet metal aft of the C-pillar with the Dodge Magnum. The base Chrysler 300 was not sold in Europe, instead all cars came with a 300C body-style interior and a choice of either V6, diesel or V8 gasoline powerplants. All 300C touring models, along with European 300C sedans and right-hand drive models, were assembled by Magna Steyr in Graz, Austria beginning in June 2005. The station wagon body style was discontinued after the first generation. Since 2011, the second generation 300s are sold as Lancia Thema in Europe. Diesel. In Europe and Australia, the 300C was available with a Mercedes-Benz 3.0L diesel V6 engine rated 218 PS at 3,800 RPMs and 376 lb-AFT at 1,600 RPMs. Fuel economy for the 300C diesel is rated at 26.2 mpg US city, 42.8 mpg US highway and 34.9 mpg US on a combined cycle. Acceleration from 0-60 mph happens in 7.9 seconds while the top speed remains the same as the petrol V6. 2008 UK models include 300C SRT design model and saloon or touring body, which included SRT 20-inch alloy wheels and will arch spats, chrome mesh grille, MyGig satellite navigation, SRT 8 steering wheel, SRT 8 leather sports seats and carbon fiber interior details. ASC Helios 300, ASC created a convertible version of the Chrysler 300C, dubbed the ASC Helios 300, and unveiled it at the North American International Auto Show in early 2005. Despite rumors, Chrysler has confirmed that the vehicle will not be produced. Executive Series 300. The Walter P. Chrysler Executive Series 300 was an extended wheelbase version shown at the 2006 New York Auto Show. It added 6 inches to the rear passenger compartment. Awards. The 300C was the 2005 Motor Trend Car of the Year and was on Car and Driver's 10 Best list for 2005 and 2006. It also won the North American Car of the Year and Canadian Car of the Year Best New Luxury Car awards. During its debut year, it was promoted as being one of the most awarded new cars ever. Reception. The BBC Top Gear team described the 300C as something different with a bit of kitsch gangster cool. Second generation. A redesigned 300 was introduced in 2011. Only the sedan body style is available. The station wagon version of the 300 has been discontinued. Exterior changes include an all-new body, xenon HID projector headlights, LED daytime running strips within the headlights, new tail lights with LEDs and a horizontally slotted front grille as standard. The car also features an updated version of the Chrysler brand's wing emblem, which dropped the blue ribbon center dating back to 1930s. Thinner roof pillars and a more raked windshield contribute to improved visibility. A dual-pane panoramic sunroof will offer twice the outward visibility of an average sunroof. The new 300 has optional 20-inch polished aluminum wheels. The all-new interior upgrades include a new instrument panel with soft-touch materials throughout, 8.4-inch Connect Touch, new steering wheel and center console. Both seat-mounted and curtain side airbags were made standard. The predecessors' 2.7 and 3.5-liter engines were replaced with Chrysler's new 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 engine producing 292 horsepower and 260 lb-AFT of torque. The 5.7-liter HEMI V8 engine remained available with 363 horsepower. A 3.0-liter VM Motori 5.6 turbo diesel is also be available in Europe and Australia. Beginning with model year 2012, all V6 models were equipped with the 8-speed 8-horsepower 45 automatic transmission, licensed from ZF Friedrichshafen. Variants. The 2011 model is offered in Touring, Limited, 300C, and 300C AWD trim levels. Touring and Limited trims come with the Pentastar V6, while the 300C line offers the 5.7 HEMI. A 300S trim was introduced at the 2011 New York International Auto Show together with the 300C Executive Series. The 300S featured black treatment for grille and headlamps, 20-inch polished face aluminum wheels with black painted pockets, 10-speaker Beats by Dr. Dre sound system, and steering wheel-mounted paddle shifters. This was also sold in Europe as the Lancia Thema S from 2014. SRT8. An SRT8 version was unveiled at the 2011 New York International Auto Show, powered by a 6.4-liter 392 HEMI V8 engine. The 6.4 392 Hemi engine is also used in other Chrysler Group SRT vehicles. With 470 HP, the new 300 SRT8 can go from 0 to 60 mph in the low 4 seconds range. In addition to the increase in power, the SRT8 receives specific exterior trim including a lower front fascia, large exhaust tips, body color instead of chrome trim and large 20-inch aluminum wheels. The car also gets a lowered, sportier suspension setup and a large Brembo brake package. It is rumored that Chrysler's flagship model, the 300 SRT, will be discontinued in 2015. Special editions, the 300 Motown Edition model sales began in the spring of 2013. The Motown Edition is a tribute to the Motown genre of music. Additions to the Chrysler 300C features include special chrome wheels, a Beats by Dr. Dre 10-speaker sound system, Motown Edition badges on the front fenders, as well as 100 Motown tunes preloaded on a USB drive. Berry Gordy, the creator of the Motown genre, appears in a 2012 TV ad for the Chrysler 300 Motown Edition, promoting his musical, and saying "This is Motown. And this is what we do." The song playing in the commercial is "Ain't No Mountain High Enough." 300S Glacier Edition, available in the fall of 2012 as a 2013 model year vehicle. Based on the Chrysler 300S, the Glacier Edition adds signature details not found on other Chrysler 300 models. Gallery. Engines, source for Lancia, marketing. As part of the 2011 Chrysler 300 advertising campaign, 3 TV commercials were produced. Homecoming commercial featured Detroit Lions defensive lineman Ndamukong Suh driving through his rainy hometown of Portland, Oregon, in his new 2011 Chrysler 300, retracing his humble beginnings. Attitude commercial featured John Varvatos seeking inspiration at a record store in Brooklyn and record under his arm and into his Chrysler 300. Good Things commercial featured Dr. Dre driving through the streets of Los Angeles in a Beats by Dr. Dre-equipped 2012 Chrysler 300. The campaign was created in partnership with Whidden Plus Kennedy of Portland, Oregon, and was launched the first week of May 2011. The See It Through TV commercial featured Chrysler 300, local Detroiters who call the city and its surrounding suburbs home, including Detroit Lions Ndamukong Suh, and a poem written in 1917 by Edgar Allan Guest titled See It Through, which speaks to the determination and resolve of Detroit and its people, reminding us all that the best thing to do when dealing with adversity is to face your problems head-on. Safety. The Lancia version was safety tested by Euro NCAP in autumn 2011 and got the following results. Concept cars. In 2004, Chrysler introduced the 300 HEMIC, a 2+2 convertible bearing the new 5.7-liter HEMI engine with 353 horsepower and 353 lb-ft torque. It had rear-wheel drive and a 4-speed automatic transmission. It was capable of 0-60 mph in under 6 seconds. In 1991, Chrysler introduced a Monteverdi high-speed-inspired Concept 300, employing the Dodge Viper engine. It was inspired by the A1970 Swiss-built sedan powered by Chrysler. Total U.S. sales, references. External links, Chrysler 300 official website, Australia, Chrysler 300 official website, UK, Chrysler 300 official website, USA, Lancia Thema official website, Chrysler American official website.